Yo, what's up, guys? Buzz back here for a match review against Venezia. That's how you pronounce them. Venezia 0, Inter 2, as well doing a quick little recap against Napoli and Shakhtar. So Inter finally qualified for the round of 16 since I think 2012, 2013. Or no, not 2012, 2013, 2010, 2011, which is the last time we actually qualified for the round of 16. Last year under Antonio Conte, we choked against Shakhtar, who ended up dumping us out of the Champions League with the draw on the last day. And they went on to go play Europa. And previous season, we got to the Europa League final under Antonio Conte, but we ended up losing to Sevilla 3-2. But this time, we actually qualify with one game to go, and the last game being against Real Madrid, which I think they're top of the group. I would honestly say we probably need to qualify by getting top of the group, or not qualified, but it would be beneficial to get top of the group. That way we don't have to go against a top team like Bayern or Chelsea or Liverpool. Maybe go for an Atletico or Benfica or Barcelona or whatever. But yeah, very crucial and important three games this week. Napoli, top form, flying form. They beat Lazio 4-0 yesterday. But before that, they were top of the group, or top of the league, or still top of the league, but we're within 4 points of them. Currently, we sit at 31 points. Napoli sits at 35, and Milan, having lost 2 games back to back, are at 32, which Milan lost 1-3 to Sassuolo. And Juventus are just free falling and diving. Hell, I'd actually like an all or nothing documentary about this season as opposed to last season under Andrea Pirlo. Yeah, let's get into it. Napoli 3-2, Perisic, Hakan, and Lautaro tearing it up. But we do concede our first goal. I did say essentially Victor Osimhen, who essentially is out with an injury to the face. You have to have, I think, drills implemented into him, and he'll be out for 3 months. Hope he has a speedy recovery. The same as Neymar, too, who twisted his ankle against Saint Etienne at the weekend. He'll be out for a month as well, or he's expected to be out till January. So hopefully those two have a speedy recovery. But yeah, Victor Osimhen did cause us a lot of trouble during the first half. He was able to drag our defense away to open up Zielinski, who basically slotted it home to make it 1-0 to Napoli. We ended up coming back with a penalty call against Koulibaly, who also got a yellow card. Hakan steps up, takes it from the spot, gets a goal. Which Hakan and Dzeko and Perisic are the 3 main men this each game. Yeah, we end up getting a corner. Perisic heads it in from a very tight angle. Ospina tries to get a hand on it. It smacks his hand but goes inside, but he's able to get it out, but it crossed the line, so we lead 2-0, or 2-1. Then Joaquin Correa goes on a run on a counter and passes to Lautaro to make it 3-1. But Dries Mertens, who has a bullet in his leg and has a laser for eyes, literally makes it 3-2 off of a pretty good volley. But the game ends 3-2. Shakhtar, the Perisic and Dzeko show, because Dzeko literally scores a brace and Perisic is running stuff. But this game in particular caused a bit of issue for me because I would have started Vidal instead of Nicolai Barella. Nicolai Barella has played way too many games this season. I said it during the Milan derby, my review, that Simone Inzaghi is going to have a problem on his hands if he doesn't kind of manage how he uses Dzeko. Because Dzeko's in his 30s, he's 33, and you don't want him to burn out quickly. And Nicolai Barella, especially Nicolai Barella, because he's played way too many games. My friend Anthony at Inter Worldwide did a video recently where I think he said he has over 1,000 minutes played this season so far, which, yeah, usually under Antonio Conte, I mean, you know, he already has dead set 14 or 16 players he's going to pick, but still, you want at least a little bit of rotation. So during Shakhtar, especially when we were 2-0 up, I would have subbed him off way earlier, even at halftime, subbed him off. But yeah, we got the job done there. Dzeko with the brace, Perisic on fire with the cross assist. And he's coming off of the Napoli game where he gets a goal. So yeah, leading into Venezia, 0, Inter 2, with controversial dodgy penalty call at the end. It wasn't really a penalty. But this game, we practically dominated them. We should have been up by way more. I didn't even know Sergio Romero signed for Venezia, but he's a good keeper. Good to see he got to move away from United. But yeah, we should have been way up. Practically dominated them. 11 attempts on goal in the first half to their 1 attempt on goal. Even this game too, I would have rested Barella, and to see him on this team sheet, oh man, you're gonna run him tired into the mud. But yeah, I would rest. This upcoming game we have against Spezia, I would rest Barella completely. Bring on Gagliardini, Vecino. Regardless of whether you rate them how Sensi can come on, for God's sakes. Vidal, fucking DeMarco slot him into midfield somehow. But yeah, this game was practically pure domination. Hakan Çalhanoğlu makes it 1-0 off of Brozovic assist. We get a corner. We try and, I forgot who it was, Dzeko that tried heading it in. It bounces off. Brozovic is able to slot it to Hakan, who just laser beams it in from outside the box, making it 1-0. What a fantastic goal. And yeah, Hakan's coming into form now. I think a different manager, different system under Inzaghi, especially in the 3-5-2 system that we have. He's starting to come into form and come in stride in what he wants to do. Or not what he wants to do, but being able to get more out of him in terms of what he's doing. He's now making more tackles as well, as opposed to the first 3 games, or first 6 games, where there were certain games where there'd be a tackle and he would just step out of it. But yeah, 11 attempts to their 1. This game, practically pure domination. Like I was saying, also in defense, shout out to Ranocchia, basically coming in to fill in for Stefan de Vrij. Didn't put a foot wrong. Was very solid against Shakhtar. Against Napoli, you know how Napoli plays. They have pace up front. Pace and tricky wingers up front, as well as Zielinski, this man. Literally scored against Lazio yesterday as well. But yeah, Zielinski and Osimhen, who will get in behind and frustrate you. But he did pretty good to come in and fill in for Stefan de Vrij. And he did midweek. He did very good midweek against Shakhtar. But this one, I think the backline was DeMarco, Bastoni, and Skriniar for this one. Yeah, but as well as the fact that Dumfries didn't get a look in either, which I guess it'll take time for Dumfries to get in or adapt to Simeone Inzaghi's system, as well as the fact he's coming from the Dutch league. But yeah, first half, basically we go in 1-0, 11 attempts to their 1. This time I'm basically saying, Barella probably needs to come off way earlier at halftime. He probably should never played at all. But yeah, Dzeko, Lautaro were literally pamming the goal like crazy. Second half is basically practically the same exact thing. I think, what were the stats? Let me look real quick what the stats were for the final. Yeah, practically the second half was literally more or less the same. Very little attempts on our goal. I think only a couple, but even then, nothing to get too worried about. Venezia. Team sheet. Total attempts, we had 27 shots to their 6, and shots on goal 1. Like they had 1 in the first half. We had 12 attempts total. Yeah. which is pretty crazy. We had more possession, more pass accuracy, more passes than them. Yeah, but I mean, I was expecting more or less a pretty clean sweep against Venezia, which, let me look at their record against the top teams. Matches. They beat Fiorentina, drew Torino, lost by 1 to Spezia, lost to Napoli, lost to Lecce. Oh no, it's 20. Lost to Milan. Oh yeah, they beat Roma. They beat Bologna. Yeah, wow, they're doing pretty good. So they're not in pretty bad form. They're currently sit 16th. Oh, but still though, they pretty much went toe to toe with a lot of teams though. So that's good. But yeah, that's a pretty good thing, and that's a good way to end out the month of November, especially to give me a good birthday week, especially with the game being the day after my birthday. So yeah, and Simeone Inzaghi, pretty much, I don't know if he would get manager of the month. But yeah, it's a good way to end out November. A draw against Milan, a win against Sharif, a win against Napoli, a win against Shakhtar, and a win against Venezia. So 4 wins and a draw. And we take on Spezia midweek Wednesday. We take on Roma Saturday, which is the return of Jose Mourinho. Man of the matches. Man of the match against Napoli, it'd have to be. I don't know. It'd be tied between like 3 people. Man of the match against Shakhtar would have to go to. It would have to go to Dzeko or Perisic, or they can both share. Dzeko and Perisic can both share it. Man of the match against Venezia would have to be Hakan for the laser beam goal. And yeah, what did you guys think of the match? What do you guys think of the match coming up against Spezia and Roma? Do you think we'll take 6 points clear? Do you think it'll be four points, a draw and a win, or do you think we'll take 3 points? How do you guys feel about Hakan Çalhanoğlu now as opposed to the beginning of the season? Inzaghi's tightness of the squad, I guess, or just constantly playing certain players like Barella and Dzeko, because I personally believe after Roma, what's our match like against Roma? Our fixture list after Roma, if we don't have any tough fixtures. Cagliari and Sanitaria. I don't know how to pronounce that name. The one with the S, Salernitana. I believe after Cagliari and Sanitana, he probably just needs a full rest for like maybe 2-3 games. But we play the Champions League Tuesday on the 7th, December 7th. So yeah, he's going to have to play that game. So I'd give him a rest against Spezia, play him Roma, Real Madrid, give him a rest against Cagliari, Satania, play him Torino, Bologna. Yeah, that's what I would do. But let me know what you guys think. Be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll be sure to be back with the match review against Roma. Ciao.